Put words together to just paint a picture.
Yo, big welcome to the first ever Plot Thickens podcast in partnership with one of the most dopest artists I've ever met in my life. Today we'll be talking about the growth, the journey, and most importantly, the vision and the impact that LISO has had in the past couple of years in growing to this point. And most importantly, he's just dropped an album. You can't get it. We're going to talk about that. But most importantly, I want you guys to understand what kind of person LISO is. About how he's transformed to Li Hong. Or was Li Hong an alter ego? We don't know. But this kind of stuff we need to talk about, and we'll find out today on the Plot Thickens podcast with Imfamass, the Trill Guy, Trill the Most, the King. But most importantly, it's time for us to talk to this brother. Here's a man that I met when I was still rolling with a brother named Seed, and Seed just took me under his wing, because he saw the kind of movements I was doing. He said, yo, look, come and roll with me on this team. I got these kids, and they're really, really good. They got a great vibe to them, At the time, I was still very much working and still a manager, Weezyville, and at the time he was young Weezy. So I met these dudes. We spent close to 3-4 weeks together, just rapping, rehearsing, going to shows, killing shows. There was a group named Oil. Let me not say a group, there was a group. We never know, because I think Oil is still around. They still owe us a few projects. A group named Oil. There was Uskiri. There was Orlando. SK. There was Prince. And of course, there was LISO. These members made it Oil. And then from then, he grew and actually went to Back to the City. We'll talk about that. He has a Back to the City experience. Yeah. But most importantly, he then ventured into his own stride and created Orlando LISO, Fish Oil, and currently a new album right now. So my brother, tell me, how did you first come into contact with hip-hop?
With hip-hop? Yo, back in the days, G. Back in the day, bro, obviously from people who listened to it before you. Ibrahim used to bump some Tupac and Eminem. He'd still kill you today if you talk shit about Pac.
If you mess around with Pac.
Or Pac or M. Nah,
on the real, I just gained newfound respect and love for Pac throughout the past 6 months.
Because I know you were on the Biggie side.
No, look. Don't get me wrong. I still prefer Biggie. I think I still say for me, Biggie's the one.
I know,
but I now understand that Tupac was a pioneer. He was so ahead of his time.
Was a revolutionary.
If you go back and listen to Pac stuff, you will gain some few points about life. So yeah, man, Pac was playing Tupac.
Yeah, and I think that's how I got introduced to hip hop. But mostly, when I grew up in that's my melele. Local guys, Kwaito, in fact, some Kwaito shit. Mm-hmm. And first hip hop. Some Brown Dash, some Zola. So it's Brown Dash, Zola, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Pro Kid. Mm-hmm. R.I.P. to my legend.
R.I.P. to Jabba, man.
R.I.P. to Jabba.
We just lost a few icons, bro.
Bro. It's sad, bro. So yeah, it was mostly local from Malawi, Then I started writing, but I was always writing though, even then, with my brother who's gonna join me on the launch.
On the stage?
First nigga I started with, his name is 5'6", yeah.
5'6".
Yeah, working with Ndlulamthi. You know you haven't.
I haven't. Okay,
no,
cool.
He lives in Cape Town now, He's bringing Ndlulamthi. You don't know Ndlulamthi?
I know Ndlulamthi.
Yeah. The guy was working with Ndlulamthi, so he's gonna come through. So I started with him, dog, and
Okay, so how did you grow from working with that brother? Then how did you make the transition into Oil? How did you find the Oil guys, and how did that partnership happen? And how important was Oil to your life right then in your growth as a hip hop artist?
Thank God for only ill lyricists.
My man. And that's what all means. Only ill lyricists.
Yeah. Thank God for only ill lyricists.
Because you were only saying oil all the time. I'm like, what does oil mean? Then when you told me
oil is
only
oil is a phrase,
Mm-hmm.
But we said only ill lyricists. And then only ill lyricists when we classic jonga, when abbreviation is oil, I'm like, oh shit, oil. And we're already using the phrase oil. Kakhulu ezibeleni, yeah, like amajita ezibele, you know, we're using the phrase like oil. Then we came with the crew. There's only a lyricist, and then my abbreviation tune. This shit is oil. Most cool oil, and then we just
vibing.
It was that. So I met up with the brothers. I think 2009, right? 2009, yeah. So from 2009.
Okay, so from 2009 varsity days, like, don't you feel oil owes us a project?
I know. A
few.
It's not even yeah, the brothers know too.
You guys
you know most we grow up school, then abantu ba business kakazabo yabo.
Your own path.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get into that later. But you were able and be blessed enough to bless the back of the stage, man. That's
2012 already.
That's the pinnacle of African rap. That's the biggest stage. And you managed to jump on stage, you know, on there. How was that feeling? And how important is it for you to have that memory in your head moving forward? Because I feel as if you should be on a Back to the City poster. You should be on that lineup. I feel as if you lose.
all of
I feel like people like Number could be in there. People like Access could be on there. Like a lot of dudes.
A lot of cats from a Stay Fresh team.
Could be on there. I'm actually interviewing them later on today on the Imfamass show on Keith and Ngesi, www.keithandgesiradio.com. If every Saturday from 3 to 6 we do Hip Hop Drive, the Imfamass show. In other news, I had to plug myself. And in other news, from you have like the question I wanted to ask you, how is it important to you to have that Back to the City thought in your mindset, knowing that one day you should grace that stage on your own, and bring what Queenstown has to say, what the Eastern Cape has to say in your own translation.
Because I feel that's my role. You know what I'm saying? Put EC on the map. You know, it's not even just about Queenstown anymore. Oganya Mdantsane, where like the places I'm from. Oganya Amalinda. It's Eastern Cape, dog. And eventually it's gonna go to SA and go to
the
Africa
world.
And go to the world.
You actually have a song, and you know exactly which song I'm gonna talk about.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna say it's live now. Con, you here? Chess Piece, we here. You know, everybody's here. I'm gonna say it's live and direct. Can you please give me a song?
Can I get you a song?
Can you give me a song?
Which one?
The song that you recorded a while back called Worldwide.
Okay, I know.
I would like to have that song for myself.
Right.
And then put it out as Imfamass presents LISO Worldwide.
Right.
Re-release that.
Right.
That's it. We good, just peace with that? Okay. Can't say yeah. You know, so
we even changed the handle on Twitter. Yeah. LISO Hockey to me worldwide.
Worldwide, baby. Talking about worldwide, bro. How did you come to get in contact with Okan? Most importantly, you know, he being your brother, your head engineer, your producer, your manager. Like, I think Khan has like all the hats. You know, you start sharing the hats.
that nigga is doing too much.
He's doing a lot of work.
Yeah,
so how did you get in contact with him? Because I feel as if the moment you got in contact with him is the moment the album started to being seen as a real vision and something you could work towards.
Yeah, and it wasn't even supposed to be an album, most like we were just making tracks, EP, nyana, but then like we recorded like half of the shit in like the week, over one weekend.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, 1 weekend with like I think 7 tracks, 7 to 8 tracks 1 weekend.
Song after song after song. Like, are you telling me you went there on Friday with no concepts, with no writtens, and he just played you beats and then you started writing?
We killed it.
And you did 7 tracks?
He didn't play me beats. He was making the beats.
Some beats and then you rap on them.
Some beats he was making. Yeah, you know how it goes, man. So I then like last song, hey, with 10 tracks.
With 10 tracks in.
With 10 tracks in. We 14 tracks in. Now we gave you 18 masterpieces, man. 18.
So how did you guys get to 18 songs? And were there more songs?
Were there more songs? No. I think every yeah, no.
So pretty much every song you made, like,
yeah,
it's gotta go in.
Because now you know what happened. After we did after the first weekend, we did 7 tracks. Then you direction, but okay, shit. Then now the next time we record, we know about what we're doing. Yeah, we like structure-ish track, because now we're trying to do this. Because Kala, we didn't even know what we're trying to do. We're just making a track.
So now,
some hip hop shit too. Yeah.
Like at the point where you actually look, this could be an album.
You know.
Like, what was your mindset? Like, what did you really want people to get out of the album the moment they heard it? Because you saw, right now I'm in the momentum of making an album. You know, like we 7 songs in, 10 songs in. This could be something. How did you get in contact with people like Vinnie Mak for? Because I'm gonna tell you now, that's actually my favorite track right now on the album. Keep on this calm. Like, that track is crazy, bro. That track is crazy. Like, I can't wait for the launch so that we can see if people perform live. I think it will be an amazing vibe.
Yeah, we're doing nice.
How did you get in contact with people like with Vinnie Mak? Okay, look, I want to get you on a feature. People, okay, like, I know Toli N was going to be an obvious choice because he's the brother, you know, and you guys did amazing work, especially on Amazulu. Like, the day I heard Amazulu, I had chills. And I said, yo, look. I think when y'all stole me one day from the street and then we went to go listen to this, I said, yo, that's the song. That's the one. Amazulu. And you just shot a video for that, but yeah, so tell me.
Is'gezo.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so tell me, how did you get in contact with these people? How did you choose the right people?
I think it's just energies, dog. You know? Like the energy you give out is the energy you get, you know. So if you possess positive energy, you only attract positive energy. You know what I'm saying? And in terms of like working with, I always make sure that like the people I work with, I keep close. Like, it's people I can tell anything to. Pilot, the niggas that shoot my shit. It's my niggas. It's not on a professional tip car. It's also my G's.
You know, your brother, you know
what I'm saying?
Okay,
For
cool.
the Waters, Vinnie Mak too. All the features.
So if you tell me all those features were just organic, you know,
they
like,
just made themselves. Where it says there's no Vinnie. Yeah, the nigga sort of.
Hey yo,
that nigga sort of squeezed.
I have not met this dude, P Ocean, but I am so amazed by his sound.
You haven't met P Ocean?
I haven't met P Ocean. That's why it's so important for people to come to the launch and actually meet these people.
We episodes.
You know?
Transforming.
Come on, dog. He was crazy. So like, I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, cool. I need to see this. So yeah, man.
But I'm sure you know Ocean's clean. Yeah. So even P Ocean, my nigga, that's my
Vinnie Mak,
Toli N, Vinnie Mak, Malu, my sister. Who else is Leresa, my sister as well. So
it's a family affair,
family, bro. It's family all the way. So I come to Utaba is like, I asked for a verse, like, okay, nah, it just like that.
So just so that we can know, what is your mindset now moving forward for the launch? Like, when as we listen, like in your head right now, ufuna abantu babone ntoni ngamini ntoni abantu ufuna bayibone
mad things live band. I'm killing with the live band, you know what I'm saying? So it's going.
Who's the live band? Talk to me about that whole setup, fam.
Get to sound live band. Yeah, it's brothers that are quite profound. Yeah, we're in this region where they play everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I hooked up with them. So did a link up. So yeah, we actually getting ready for the launch even, and we're almost there. So it's gonna be live music, dog. And also the lineup is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Who you got on the bill?
On the
bill, on the day.
On the bill, I got LasNumber. I got Vinnie Mak.
Snap.
I got Odwa.
Snap.
I got Hotboxx.
Ooh, Mthombo.
Yeah. No, Hotboxx. B Oceans.
B Ocean, okay.
OG.
Oh, okay, sure.
You know? got Ndlulamthi from Cape Town.
Of course.
Yeah, so Ndlulamthi is our guest. You know, shout out to him.
All the way from Cape Town.
He's coming all the
Shout
way.
out to Ndlulamthi. I hope they meet you one day, man, and hopefully we can do some work.
You'll meet on the show, dog. You know. So yeah, man, that's what's happening.
And I'm hosting.
And you're killing that shit.
How can you leave me out?
No, I'm not done, dog. I'm not done. I got Sniper on decks. You know, hopefully I got Reservoir too coming through. I got my nigga Chris, Mercedes.
That's a DJ, isn't it? Like, why are you laughing? That's a queen dude though, but he's super talented though.
What? Chris
dude is super talented.
Like, that's my DJ dog forever
Chris is like our Eastern Cape Dr. Gadget. You get it from Chris. That's the plan. So
yeah, dog. That's
fair
what's up. Yeah. So you hosting that shit. You hosting that shit too. Yeah. Right? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, man, that's what's up. We're gonna record that shit. So it's gonna be live music, record it. We're gonna release it like DVD type of vibes, you know. Yeah.
Like this is just a thought. I'm putting it out there in the universe. Don't you think that this album deserves like a full Eastern Cape tour? Like, how's about when you're done this side, then you start moving towards
everywhere else.
For example, King Williamstown or PE, Queenstown, your hometown.
But of course,
it
don't mean I'm not.
Grahamstown.
It don't mean I'm not already like there. I'm already in Cape. I'm already in PE. I'm already in Queenstown. But yeah, you're talking about 1324. Yeah, dog. You know, of course, it's in the thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and by the way, for the people who don't know, can you explain why the album is called 1324?
1324. Okay, cool. 1324 is my house number. So I carry about 1324. So the album says home, everything, like before I did anything else, cause this is my like first real like big shit, you know. Proper came into proper, so I had to start at home. Yeah, well, I had to do it for home. Then the next one I can fuck around. Then it can be for me. I can have my ego for the next one, right?
I have your ego. So talking about your ego, you LISO. Next thing you know, you are Lihong. You know,
Ninja Lihong, the dreadlock samurai.
You know what I mean? So talk to me about that. What does that mean to you? Like, and is it like an alter ego? Is it just like an AKA? Like is there a difference between Lihong and LISO? Like,
it's many people, it's many people in one. This is just, it's just a body.
MF Doom.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's not even an alter ego. It's a force. The force is just because there's King Li too. There's the backpack LIS. There's a lot of niggas. Yeah, dog. There's Pep the High Roller, Corey, right? There's Pep the High Roller.
Pep the High Roller.
Pep the High Roller. There's Happy Mnumzana. There's Hakisumi, the leader. There's Lihong. Every nigga got a role to play.
So the alter egos.
They forces.
Forces.
The forces.
Do they ever come out?
All the time.
I feel like I'm talking to a demon.
Now you're talking to someone. It's still LISO. This one. This one you're saying is LISO. It's chilled. Lihong is on some shit.
Now, if I was to ask you, like in
Peppy Lord, Lord life.
Peppy Lord,
life for Peppy.
Not life.
You know what I'm saying?
So bro, like if I was to ask you, there's a lot of things happening right now, man. It's 2018. Yeah. You know, there's when we grew up, there was hip hop and there was underground. You knew which side you went to. It's either the guys from New York or the guys from the West Coast, or MF Doom, no truths, like underground stuff or Immortal Technique. Like when if you were to categorize LISO, what is your vibe? Like if a person comes to listen to your music, like what kind of vibe can they expect? Like what do you talk about?
All time, bro. My vibe is mostly the gossip boy, you know. I talk about gossip stories first off, and then I'm a father even, so I talk about that too. I talk about my daughter, you know. I talk about and I talk about family most of the time, you know. So I'm on like if you've listened to my shit, it's just related. It's just we are related, because.
So you're talking from
it's not deep shit, like
from an ordinary man.
From a guys who can rap, you know what I'm saying? Because that I can do. So it's just flows, just rapping and stuff.
Talk to me about the video. The video is amazing. If you haven't seen this video, I'm talking about this here video. Go get it and go check it out. On YouTube right now, Amazulu video. You know, the dude, it's amazing quality, fam.
You know what I'm saying?
Like check us out. Check us out for real. It's amazing stuff. Amazulu video by LISO. Go check it out on YouTube right now.
My nigga totally
You know? Yeah. So,
dang, man, yeah.
This video, bro, like, talk to me, man. Like,
should just be lit.
What was the concept? Where were y'all? Tell me everything, bro.
Track called Amazulu, right? So it's a hope track. You know what I'm saying? Track about as a September, you know, because it's saying that after all the hard work, you know, like the heavens will open, you know, God will come to us. You know what I'm saying? God will show us His power, you know, as He's showing us every day anyway. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then so I shoot as Bele. And most the concept was it Amazulu. So you see, there's a lot of sky. Skies.
Yo, man, you guys got the most amazing drone shots. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Drone shots in
the drone shots are crazy.
You guys in levels.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yo,
like I could
data levels.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out, dog. So it's like about that was the concept, like to show Amazulu is baka. That's what you get most of the video.
Yo, bro, like the video's amazing. Who shot it?
Is'gezo. Is'gezo.
Who are these guys, man? How did you find them and everything?
Is'gezo, ne? Is'gezo are some dope niggas who shooting us right now. In fact,
exactly. Shout out to Is'gezo.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the brothers.
Yeah, it's my niggas. You can get them Is'gezo Media on Facebook, right? Is'gezo Media, yeah. Some dope niggas, dog. Come on, the work talks for itself. Now you can see the video, so it's not dumb shit, man. It's
I know, like it's approved shit. Like,
and we're growing together because I'm growing with them, they're growing with me too. So that's what's dope about this whole shit.
Okay, bro. Like, just to wrap it up.
Yep.
I don't like to talk about 5-year plans.
We wrapping it up.
I like to talk about 5-year plans. I don't like talking about, you know, like 3-year plans. I'm talking like tell me what you think the next 6-month moves are right now. In 6 months time.
Chest moves.
So June. Yeah.
Just
you see how I did that? It was smart. You know, I actually led him to that one.
Chest moves, dog.
Chest moves.
Not enough to say just
so what are the next chest moves for you guys in the
some other shit coming? There's some other shit coming up. Can I tell them about Return of Master Hong?
Wait. Can I tell them something? Okay. I just heard today an exclusive song from a forthcoming project with Hasty. That song is gonna fuck shit up.
Yes, I know.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, yes, I know. That's that shit, dog. It's coming next. Let me not say when.
Okay,
but
bro.
Next year shit.
Can I ask, is there a possibility of us singing being performed live? You know, at the launch?
Maybe. Hell yeah, dog.
Okay, I'm definitely coming.
Yeah, you're coming through, dog. Yeah, shout out to Hasty. So it's on this next project I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's gonna. Okay, no, let me not tell you the name and whatnot. Yeah, it's coming up.
So you're already working on. Yeah. So you're already working on next material, like a next EP or a next album.
That's what I'm always doing, dog. You know what I'm saying? Big shit, move. Big shit. On next big that's how chess moves are, man.
Are you guys working towards getting onto Back to the City stage?
Hopefully.
Are you guys making
all the grace,
the right moves to it? You know what?
Yeah, man, we are.
I feel as if you would have ever rocked the Back to stage you would definitely then be seen on a bigger scale to be heard by other artists.
I know, bro. But we need to have our own back to the city here at the Eastern Cape.
Thank you very much.
Our own shit like that.
Now that's what we need to do. We'll work towards
Just for
having
us.
our Eastern Cape back to the city, you know,
Type
and
of
then
shit.
see if they'll fuck with us later.
So we need this funding. We need these people. They should come through, man, you know. They should show themselves, man, you know. Because most Kagate, we're not going to grow if there's no
they don't help us
backing.
out, because they got the plugs.
They got the plug.
They got the plugs.
We got the electricity.
You know, with the talent.
We the electricity. So plug electricity. That's fire. So that's
Yo, bro, I could not close this podcast, you know, and part of this documentary. Oh yeah, before I wrap up, what are we doing? Is this like, okay, I know it's an infamous podcast, The Plot Thickens. Check it out on YouTube. It's coming soon, actually. You know, gotta take care.
Yeah,
So, like, what are we doing? What is this project now? Is it gonna be able for people to download? Like, what's the plan?
For
this, what we're doing right now.
Yeah. If people are following us on all the socials, that's when they'll like be linked up, get all the info.
You'll put this up all up for
this is definitely coming out. This is definitely coming out with performances from the launch and some other more interviews. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
cool.
cool.
I want to talk to people, man.
Now he is a man that was destined to be part of hip hop in any kind of format, but most importantly on the performance format. Born in Queenstown, Enan. You know, so the brother has grown, you know, from a person that loved hip hop to a man, you know, who wanted to impact in hip hop and have his own footprint. You know, so now he's looking towards, you know, carving his own legacy in the page of hip hop with his launch. Which date?
20th December, nigga. Show out. Venue, Mthombo's
right
place.
Here. Mthombo's place, NU7.
NU7, Mdantsane. Yeah,
I'll be hosting. It's gonna be crazy.
Line up crazy.
Just because you heard I'm hosting,
live
you
band,
should come.
Nigga. Live band shit,
nigga. You to come. I'm hosting. You should come.
Live house, man.
He's been a part of one of the most amazing groups ever. Only ill lyricists. The word says only ill lyricists. If you're a hip hop head, you understand.
You know what's up.
So that being said, as we wrap up this podcast, as we wrap up this part of this whole thing, can you give me a 16? I had to. I had to.
Okay,
and,
I got
so
some.
It's up to you, bro.
I got some new shit.
You got so much work. You can pick from your stuff from oil. You pick up your stuff from the EPs.
Yeah, I know. I got
oil,
some new shit I just.
From whatever. So.
Can.
Here's to the walls.
Yo, picture me rolling. Mpakathi kwabo bethe ngekushesho welambo, and then chicks will be calling. Mbe busy nabo. Short hair with some teams yabo. Hey, yo, my star has been stolen. Baxolele bawo. Oh, kakacha shema babe naso. And then abalvange vangelo lesongo molulameli. Mongameli wakweli. Rebirth of Machiavelli. Christmas came early. Rockabye baby. Show your pop belly. Palo jelly. Fire burning. Kaloku skrini inswempo since beginning. Jo. Rap kuluvu mlingu chonge pene no hill. Rap.
I see.
Like
that is Leon.
Some Leon shit.
On the launch right here happening at Mthombo, 20th December. Thank you so much, brother. I believe in you so much. I feel as if you can still do so much more.
A lot.
There is no one like you right now in the industry. I'm telling you, they could try and compare you to a Questa or whatever, but you have your own vibe, and it's different and it needs to be heard.
That's what an artist is, dog. You know, it's having your own vibe and stick to it and force it to them to love it, even if they didn't fucking like it. So with all that said, man, thanks a lot, dog. Shut up, man. Chest this break. 20th fucking December. We all equipped to go against the best. Select your motivation. Select your motivation. That's the kaya here. Select your motivation. Select your motivation. Cause that shit is like medication.